video is brought to you by 80 Ways Media. Check us out. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Really Rick Reviews from 80 Ways Media. Today, man, I just want to talk to y'all about none other than Kanye West, the hottest rapper from the 2000s that's still going. He has Yeezy. He has albums that are still coming out, selling out. And he's still selling out tours, man. And he's still got a lot of artists that's underneath him that he has really put on for, and they still doing their thing. But with all the money he making, for some reason he can't seem to pay his bodyguard. So right now we're about to figure out why is he not paying his bodyguard and what exactly the fuck happened. Let's get right back into the video though before we get all over here. So Kanye West is sued by a security guard who says the rapper never paid him. Now the only reason why you never pay people is because either you too big headed, either you forgot, or you just weren't gonna pay him in the first place. That's usually what it is, though. So let's read this article. Kanye West is being sued by a former security guard. He says that he never received a paycheck from the rapper. Ye reportedly hired Jonathan Monroe when he purchased his Malibu Batcave back in 2021. So this dude got enough money to buy a Batcave. A Batcave. It's like, that's crazy. Ye paid more than $57 million for the home. He hired Monroe as security guard for $30 an hour. Monroe said he worked for 36 hours a week, but sometimes even up to 50, and never received payment. So after you work, check this out, Monroe, because I ain't gonna wait for this to be over with. After you work the first week and you didn't get paid, that's when you should have did something about it. Should have immediately sued him. Hey, man, I gotta get paid. This dude just bought a $50 million house. If you not getting paid, he just don't see you. You must be an ant to him or something. Let's keep reading. After working for Ye for 2 months, Monroe asked the rapper for payment and was fired. Monroe is suing for unpaid wages, interest, and punitive damages. West copped the home designed by Pulitzer Prize winner Tadeo Ando, but the property quickly turned into a hot mess after the Vultures rapper began renovations. The project manager, Tony Saxon, has also sued Ye, accusing him of failing to comply with safety protocols. After confronting Ye too, he was fired. So Kanye West is firing all these niggas that he didn't even pay. And what I don't understand is, check this out. If you're gonna fire somebody for not, yeah, I can see if you was firing them for not doing their job, but you're firing people for doing their job. It's crazy. So what I'm thinking is, man, maybe Kanye has made it to the other side of the land to where the culture can stop backing. I'm not sure yet. But the reason why I say that is because they could be too far gone, man. I know we like these guys, and these guys are our idols and shit. Kanye is one of my idols. I mean, them soulful beats. That first album that he had, the second album, and the third one, I was bumping Late Registration. Then came out with Graduation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I went back and listened to College Dropout, and that was just one of the hottest albums that I ever heard. Even after I re-listened to it, after I listened to the other ones. So, but it gets to the point where these people might be a little too far gone, meaning they might be stuck up their own arse. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really depict what you really what you really feel about these guys anymore, because you don't know who they are anymore. You thought they was putting their life and their soul into music and media, but instead they putting it into shit you don't have any clue about. So when you look down at the little man, so I would say the bodyguard is the little man, the ant in this situation. He only making $30 an hour, which is still great money. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's still good money. Especially if you was gonna work 50 hours a week and you do the math, that's about $1,500 a week just to sit there and do security, which I know security don't entail for that much, depending on how crazy the job was. But it's in Malibu, so anybody out there, you can just call the cops. So you know what I'm saying, $30 an hour, $1,500 a week to guard a $15 million home. First off, I would have wanted at least $50 a week just to guard that home. I would have wanted to make about $2,500 a week to guard $1 million home like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you; the numbers seem a little low. So that's number one. Number two, he also didn't pay. He also, the project manager had an issue with him, and he fired him too. Now that happens a lot because these artists, they want to get the house renovated and they want to do some destructive things. Sometimes they want to do unsafe things, and the project manager is like, well, this isn't in the plans. The water pipe might be too close to what you're trying to demolish, or whatever the case may be. But not paying him is sort of a stump on the neck to all of the donkeys that work in blue collar jobs and are getting hourly pay. Because it's sort of like, nigga, I don't need you. I can just fire you. But now you're going to get sued. And he said he worked for him for 3 months, I guess, hoping that he just drop a $80,000 bag on him, which that should have been what he did. Because now he's gonna have to pay about, and I'm thinking about $500,000. I think he's gonna sue for. I'm pretty sure the damage is gonna be in the millions. And these guys are just running through money like it's nothing, man. With all this starving and stuff going on, and you bought a $50 million home with credit. Keep in mind, these guys ain't paying cash for this stuff. They can pay for it in credit. It's Kanye West. We assume he got the money. He got Yeezy. His album's still selling. He got a music label. He can design this, that, and the third. I mean, he can shoot a movie right now and get the money. However, he need to get the money. We know he's good for 50 million because he's been worth way more than 50 million. He's been worth $6.6 billion. So why aren't you paying the security guard? And then another thing is the project manager. Why hire a project manager if you're gonna want to be the project manager? I never understood that. I said these guys, they hire these architects that are in their field, and they coming with you with their intellect and knowledge. And I can see changing a little bit of things, but I'm sure it didn't go like that. I'm pretty sure it went like he was changing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel for the security guard, man, because you want to get paid when you do the work, regardless of whether you just sitting there watching $1 million house look good in the sun or not. So I just don't. My honest review and my honest take on this is I think Kanye West wasn't thinking about it. I think he was too small for Kanye to see through his eyes. I think that wasn't an issue that he felt like he should have been worried about. But we don't know who else you have in charge of your money. You should have an assistant, an accountant, a business manager, somebody that manages the business of Kanye West, and you shouldn't be doing all of the work. You should lease that work out to other people and pay them um, accordingly because you are a huge name. So not paying that security guard, man, I just think that's fucked up, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But the security guard could be capped. It could have been stealing. It could have been any old thing. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to look at both sides of the situation, man. But y'all just let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that's right to not pay somebody and to fire people just because they giving you some backlash? I mean, just giving you some business talk. They both talking business. Security guard went up to you and said, "Hey, look, I'm not getting paid. That's business." And then the project manager said, "Hey, you can't do these type of buildings. That's business." So do you think it's right to fire somebody, or do you think that you should keep them going? Y'all let me know in the comment section. This is your boy Really Reed. Thank you for watching.